Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and I'm really excited today. We're going to be doing another, every other Monday half-pound world coin search. And what we've got is a bunch of coins. A lot of them are old. There's been some phenomenal finds in the past. And I just pour the coins out, and then we look at each one, seeing if there isn't silver, older ones, new weird countries, that sort of thing. So let's pour them out and see what happens. And we'll start out with this one in the corner. It looks interesting. Mosbach Baden. Oh, I think that's German. 1920-25 Pfennig, probably. And I don't exactly know. This is not Geld, I believe. I don't think that this is porcelain, but if it is, that would be pretty cool, because some of the porcelain coins can be kind of expensive. It does feel like a weird metal, so I'm just kind of curious to see what that is. And it's an interesting time period for sure, because there are so many little places making their own currency. The next one is going to be a French 1951 10 francs. And fun fact, I forget, somebody commented this, but this would get devalued, so this would become 10 centimes, or like this is a half franc coin I just saw, 1966, so this would be, 50 old francs, but people would stand outside of the airport and try to like exchange the old francs at the new franc rate and make money by ripping off tourists, so just kind of an interesting story. This one here is one Sucre, Lay 0.720. I don't think that is this. I would be shocked if this is silver. Maybe it is. 1934 Ecuador. I mean, I guess Lay 0.720 would probably indicate that that's the case, which is kind of crazy given the coloring of this coin. But yeah, one Sucre from Ecuador. I guess we got a good coin there. That's an awesome start to the hunt. Did not see that coming whatsoever. Here's 10 centimes. 1901 from Luxembourg. A Michaud, that's probably the engraver. This is Adolphe Grand Duc de Luxembourg, something like that. So next up, we've got this one. Ooh, a South African 1941 penny, which is distinctly different from, I thought it was going to be an Australian or a Great British one. So that's definitely a nice variety type of coin. 25 pesetas, 1966. You can see clearly there in the star, even though it says 1957. They customized each design with that little star imprinting. After that, we've got a 7-sided Mexican 10 peso coin, 1980, 10 pesos. And then this one looks Greek. If you know who that is, always comment down below. This one is 20 drachma. Yep, 1994. After that, we have this interesting square-ish token, Netherlands Antilles, or it's not a token, but just kind of looks like one, 1967. That is a really pretty coin in really beautiful condition, so fun to see that. This one looks like an interesting country, though. The Banque Centrale, French, 5 francs, from the Belgian Congo, 1958, Rwanda, Burundi. So I wonder if I actually have... I may not have this one in my collection. I'm going to have to check, because that's a tough country to find, I would assume. I think I have Belgian Congo, but I'm not sure if I have it when it actually says Rwanda, Burundi. This one is a half crown from 1963, so a little bit more modern. ER is probably Elizabeth Roy. After that, we've got a 2 centésimos, 1953, I think. Yeah, 1953, Uruguay. So that's a smaller coin in denomination. This one I've been checking out the whole time, though. That is a monster-sized silver coin, 100 Schilling, Österreich, which is Austria. And it's the Olympic commemorative, looks like. 1976, Innsbruck, Olympische Winterspiele. So yeah, the Winter Olympic Games, and that's a pretty coin. And definitely just a lot of silver content kind of as a base. 1919, 10 centimes here. From France, some World War I era coinage, and then a more modern Mexican coin, 5 pesos, 1982. I still think that this has been demonetized, though. I think that they went through a few demonetizations of their currency. This one is an interesting one, 1932, South Africa, Shilling, and the Imperator, George V. But yeah, South Africa definitely did have a stronghold Britain had a stronghold there, and that appears on their coins quite a bit. After that, we have another similar design, 1926, so a few years later, on the 25 centime coin from France. And I wonder if that's like the cap of liberty or something like that. I don't exactly know. This coin looks old, and I might save it for later, but it looks interesting. And then this one is a 200 race from 1922 from Brazil. I've heard that these aren't rare, but they just kind of feel interesting and old and kind of cool, I guess. I'm not exactly sure, why I like this design, but I think a lot of the older Brazilian coinage is pretty interesting to look at. Here we have a Nigerian coin, 1991, more African coinage, which is interesting. Herbert Macaulay, 1946. Wait, did I get a... Yeah, okay, that's just probably his birthday or something. Maybe it's a commemorative 45th anniversary. I don't know, 1 naira. And then this is a larger French coin. It actually has some weight to it, so I'm curious to see what it is. Okay, a slightly older 5 franc coin from 1935. Maybe that's, I don't know if this is like a real metal, because some of their newer stuff that looks like has this design is aluminum, which is like the lightest one. Like this is super light, both of these. And interestingly, these are État Français, which is the French state, or the Vichy state. So this is not the French government we know today. It's the puppet government during World War II that the Germans put in place. And yeah, their slogan's different. Travail, famille, patrie. I love I don't know. There's a few facts that I give on like every episode when I see something. That's one of them. 1956 here, a Great Britain 3 pence, I believe. Nice smaller coin. After that, we've got £1 from Ireland, 1990, a little more modern. Yeah, that's what I thought, because that had the Irish pound in a way that I haven't seen it. So this is maybe post-decimal. I'm not exactly sure. After that, we have this coin, which maybe is Tibetan, because it looks like some of the Tibetan other coinage that I have, which if you know about this coin, that would be great if you could tell me. It could also be like Nepalese, Bhutan, something like that. But definitely not a coin that you get to see every day. Here you've got an Italian one, 50 lire, 1977. So that's not as crazy, but it does look like we have some interesting coinage to kind of wrap things up. So we're going to start with the another Belgisch Congo, 50 centimes, 1924. Albert Koning de Belgian. And yeah, that's super interesting. I want to find the older one because, this one is like aluminum feeling, 5 francs. Here's 50 centimes. It looks, I almost wonder if this one's silver, like a low percentage. I'm not sure, but it could be a valuable coin. That some of the neat older stuff can definitely kind of have value out of nowhere. After this, we've got this one, 1952, 6 pence from Great Britain. And then moving along, we've got this tiny aluminum one, 50 centimes, 1947. After that, it's a pretty normal, modern-looking penny from Great Britain. Not going to focus on this. Then the tiniest, 1919. That's so cool because I was saying I like the design. I've never seen one this small in the 20 race category, 50 race, 100 race. I think the 200 race is the smallest I've seen prior to this. So super fun coin there. That one might be one of my more unique finds that I like a lot. This one looks like old English currency. 6 pence, 1893. And it really just has, I'd assume that it's sterling silver, just a good old vintage feel to it. So I'm really happy about that. I think this is Victoria. Yeah, Victoria and her coinage. I don't know. It just looks old and cool in a way. I can't really describe it. 10 of something. I would assume that this is either, I think it's Egyptian is the figure that's on the coin. I feel like he appears on Egyptian coins most often. After that, we've got this 1904 1 Pfennig coin from Germany. Then this one is Portugal, 1967, 20 centavos. Cool to see that Roman numbering system. And then after that, we've got 1976, 100 francs from West African, the Monetary Union. I think a lot of the countries and states kind of come together and form their own currency, like a basket currency. I'm not sure if it's linked to anything or if it's just, they do the policies economically together. And we've got 1963 1 shilling here. So nice variety. I think that this one definitely is going to be the most valuable unless that Belgian Congo one is something special. Just this one has so much silver value in it, though I do think it's kind of 64% or 72, something lower price. I could see this one being a sleeper as a better coin, and I could also see this one kind of being valuable just because, it's a pretty out of the ordinary coin. So really enjoyed hunting, and we've got lots more to come. So I'll see you on those videos. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and get in touch with me on my website, treasuretownYT.com, Facebook, Treasuretown, Instagram at TreasureTownYT or Twitter at TreasureTown_YT, and I'll look forward to seeing you on some of my future vids.